Okay, and this is basically my loop around over here that I'm working on now. It's a 48-inch radius curve back, and of course it goes into the yard. Alright, first thing I do is I'll use my heat tool here to cut the foam. Come along here with this here. You got these guys here. Cut this back. These are probably the ones here I use it most with this. There we go. And as you can tell, this makes a big mess. It makes a mess. And then once I get to a point there, then the next thing is to use this guy here, the old Ginsu. This guy. Get down lower when you can't get it. There we go here. You end up with quite the mess. So I have a vacuum available for this. Okay, once I got that all shaped out with the Ginsu here, I'm going to get this guy right here and like shape it. This is where it gets real messy. All right, now once I've sucked everything up here, I'm going to fine sand it now with some, this is 80 grit sand, regular sandpaper here. And out the big chunks of the stuff in here. This is before I paint it. Now I glued all these pieces of styrofoam down last night, and they're not quite dry yet. Dry enough for me to do this. See, this piece here is still moving. All right. There we go. It's pretty much ready for paint. See, there's still loose pieces in there. Sanded it. Of course, this is going to get painted. And then you put the ground goop over the paint. A nice smooth finish. Okay, let's spin ourselves around over here. All right, I'm going to take the camera at it. I'll be right back. All right, now I'm holding the camera. Okay, this is what I just did here. This area here, I'm still figuring out what I'm going to do on this corner here. I have a little lake or something, or I know I have some sort of bridge over here maybe. But anyway, here it is painted. Okay, then I paint it. I painted this a few hours ago. It's still wet. This is painted here. Of course, I still have to put the fascia on. Fascia's here. This is painted here. Painted along here, and then it goes from being painted, and then you can see the ground goop. Here it is, all ground gooped. There it is, right there. I'm starting to figure out what I'm going to do there with my stones and my rock faces. Over here, too. All right, I'm going to paint it. Once this is all hit first, we're going to paint. First scenery coat, I guess, is the paint. All right, all painted. Need to wait for it to dry, and then the next step will be the ground goop. All right, this is an area down a little bit from what I just painted, but this area I painted last night, so it's dry. Now I'm going to put down my ground goop. As you can see, it's like a sealer. It fills in all the little holes and everything and makes a nice smooth. And it's got vermiculite will like give it a that's like a dirt mixture or something. It's a plant thing. I'm not sure exactly what it is. But 1 part vermiculite, 1 part white glue, 1 part, excuse me, half a part of white glue, 1 part brown paint, latex paint, and then 1 part Sculpt-A-Mold. And it fills in everything here. And once it dries, it looks pretty good. Well, I've got my ground goop on here now, on the area that I sculpted. Okay, this is going to be a big project here, this one. Got this all the way down here. I need to put up some backdrop right here. I'm going to have another little water pipe come out of there. I'm using these here. These are Woodland Scenic ones, I believe. Had them hanging around for a while. I forgot. I think they're Woodland Scenics. But as you can see, I got my ground goop. It's all the way down along here. All the way along here. Still got to figure out what I'm doing there. I'm going to have a little town up on top of the hill there, I'm guessing. Here's what we got so far all the way around here. Still got to do my tunnel over there. But this is all ground gooped all the way along here, and I've come to here now. Got this area ground gooped and sculpted. There we go. I'm doing that back there. I got some more styrofoam down. But looking good. One last panoramic view here, all the way around.